Diamond, where's the upload schedule? Diamond, you haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. Diamond, what's the Netflix password? Honestly, these are great questions, and I probably can answer them right now. But instead of that, how about I give you guys this cute little otter instead? Seems like a fair trade to me, at least. Look at him. It's adorable. Hey, how's it going, guys? Diamond here. And let's ignore the fact this is probably my third or fourth take on this video because I might have forgotten to click unmute on OBS, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about this Otter and this amazing plugin, which I plan to use a lot in the future. This plugin does bring a lot of features, such as one, this Otter that you get as an example model. And I'll show you guys how to set up your very own pretty soon. And you can create your very own pets with mythic mobs, and you can create their own AI and behavior system. And you can even link it up to Model Engine if you want. That's how we have this Otter right here. And if I even right click him, he will do a little trick. I'm gonna see if I can make him pet his belly real quick. Like, honestly, if that doesn't win you over, come on, what's wrong with you? Overall, it's a free plugin and you can use it and hook it up with mythic mobs, pretty straightforward. And you also have GUI interaction to make it user-friendly for all your players. Commands to summon it with administration permissions, and honestly, I love that. The developer listened to feedback, and that was honestly a personal suggestion of mine, and 10 out of 10 to the developer. He's really listening and you getting all that user feedback. That's who you should be supporting. Configurable range to follow the player and teleport to the player. My skill support, so if you're running a budget network, that's perfect. And it has its own unique targeter that's added and integrated into mythic mobs, which is at pet owner. So you can make it run certain tasks directly at the pet owner. And it also has flags with world guard, so you can dismount and mount pets in certain region. You can even mount them, which is honestly amazing just with itself. There's a language options and an integrated permission all together. And that seems like a sweet deal for a free plugin that you can do all of this. And I just gotta say, whoever created Otter and everything, 10 out of 10. I'm probably thinking as a developer, but if it isn't, I still want to give credit to whoever did it, because once they leave, I freaking love that. Alright, and to get started, what we're going to have to do is download all the necessary plugins for this. Of course, we will need AdvancedPet on its own, and then we're going to need ConceptWorks Model Engine. This is necessary if you want to add any custom 3D animations or models to it. Of course, it's not necessary at all. So if you don't want to use it or you don't want to pay for it, you don't have to. You can use straight up mythic mobs and AdvancedPet. It is not a requirement at all to use Model Engine. Again, just stating, if you want to have all these cool and crazy models within your server, you will require it, however. But once you downloaded all of them, just go back to your console, go into File Manager, Plugins, and in here, we're going to drag and drop every single plugin we just downloaded. With Advanced Pets, I will state that it comes in a zip, so you will have to unzip it, and after which you can actually upload the file just like that. Make sure to start it up at least once, and after which we're going to go back into File Manager. We're going to go back into plugins, and in this case you can stop the tutorial here, but what I'm going to do is showcase how to add the default mob that comes with the package. So if you do have Model Engine, you can continue watching. If you don't and you understand mythic mobs, then you can just add your own mobs pretty easily and skip more towards lower half of the video. But for those who do have Model Engine, you can just go into Model Engine, and here we'll actually drag and drop the custom model that he provided us. So just drag and drop like that. And then we're going to go back into the plugins page. We will go into Advanced Pets, and we're going to go into Pets. And in here, we'll drag the otter.yml that's in the pets folder. Everything is labeled, so you will not get confused. After that, we're going to go into mythic mobs. And here we actually have two things to drag and drop. We have the mobs. So in here, we can just straight up drag and drop the otter.yml. And we can go into the skills folder and do the same thing, but of course from the skills folder, which will be Otter skills. After which we can actually hop in game. And now that we actually hopped in the game, we do want to run a few commands. So we're going to do /meg reload. That's going to load our model. And then we're going to do -mm reload. That's going to reload all the skills and the mob itself from mythic mobs. And then we're going to do one more, advanced pet reload. And that's going to reload advanced pets. Pretty straightforward like that. You can't spawn it in right now if you want to, but of course you understand how mythic mobs and Model Engine works. You're going to need the resource pack, or else you're gonna get this monstrosity. And doesn't look like anything in the product page. So just make sure to put the resource pack files into a resource pack folder and upload it to the server if you plan to use it that way. Or in this case, if you're just testing it, just upload it directly to your local machine. And now we actually have the resource pack on. So this is what you're going to see. pretty straightforward and looks a lot better than whatever it was before. It looks adorable. I honestly just love the thighs animate. That's a key feature right there. Other than that, it looks great. It functions. If I right click it, I can rename it. I can make it do a skill as well. So at the moment, as I have default files, I have both right click and left click enables. But if I exit the menu quick enough, you can see it actually does a skill, like rubbing its belly like that, which I love. You can go back to the menu in case you have other pets that it will allow you to select. And the final step, let's rename it to Henry. So every time we hover over it, it will be Henry. I actually have not tested this out. And it works with color code. I honestly did not expect that at all. Great job, developer. And now his name is Hen. That's great. And of course, if you do click him, I love that animation every single time. Basically, it just removes them from the world. And if you do spawn in another one, it will, of course, remove that mob and spawn in a new one. However, that is all the time I've got for today. Hope you guys have enjoyed this quick and honestly amazing plugin. There is a ton of stuff you can do with this single plugin alone, and you can make your server more unique than any other ones with your own custom pets that just don't pin on Minecraft. So really, get cracking. The limit is honestly up to you. However, I'm Diamond, and I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.